Welcome, here I've got HUAWEI Mate 40 Pro and I'm gonna show you how to use the time-lapse video mode at this device. So let's start by tapping on the camera button to open it, and for now we are in the standard photo mode. Let's change it by using this settings bar and just simply going to the right to more, so here we have access to other modes of this camera. Now let's pick the time-lapse. And here we are. Now we can start recording this kind of video by using this big button at the center. We can stay on the auto settings, or we can tap here on this button with auto to get access to more advanced options about the time-lapse. So let me start now with this settings bar here. Let's go from the left. The first one button here allows us to go back to the auto settings every time we tap on it when we adjust the rest of this manually. So there's no problem to go back to the auto and stay on the auto settings. So now the camera should recognize the conditions that are the best to our video, but we can also tap on this once again and start using these settings from the beginning. So let me focus now on the second button from the left with speed. Here we can adjust the speed of our time-lapse. We can pick from 15 to 1 and 8000, so this is really wide spectrum. And also here we have cool thing from the device. So in some speeds it shows us which speed is good for which conditions we have when we want to record the kind of video with the time-lapse. So for example 90 is good for the clouds, and maybe let me show you 150, and this is good for sunrise and sunset. So you can also learn from this, and of course you can easily tap on the beginning of the slider to go back to the auto settings, or just simply tap on this button. So you can here go back only with speed to the auto, and you can with this settings bar go in all of the settings to the auto. Now let's move to this button. This is the button, the second from the right. Here we have the recording duration, so we can control time of recording our video. We can pick the unlimited time or spectrum from 5 minutes to 300 of minutes. So this is really cool also. So for example we can leave our phone for 60 minutes and record the time-lapse. Now let's move to this button from the right with Pro. So here we have some Pro settings about our video that we can adjust manually. Let's start from the left with this button. This is the metering. Now we are on the matrix metering. Here we have center weighted metering and also the spot. So this is how to change this. The next one button here is the ISO. Here we can control the camera's sensitivity to light by using this slider. From the beginning we can make it less sensitive from 50 to 6 and 4,000 of it, so this is really wide spectrum also. And of course at the beginning of the slider we have A letter, so we can easily go back to the auto. The next one button here is the shutter speed. So here we can change the time of taking pictures that are included to our video. We can pick the time from 1 and 4,000 of seconds to 30 seconds, so this is also really wide spectrum. And of course at the beginning we have the auto settings, or we can just do it here. The next one button here is the exposure compensation. We can manage by using the slider the light of our picture. By going to the right we can make it much brighter. By going to the left we can make it more darker. So this is how to use this. And at the center we have 0 parameters, so now we are on auto. The next one button here is the focusing. We can pick from single shot autofocus, continuous autofocus, or manual focus. When we have this we get access to extra slider, and here we can focusing easily like that. Or we can of course go back to one of these autofocuses. The next one button, the last one here, is the white balance button. So we can control the temperature of our picture. We can pick the cloudy light, white fluorescent light, tungsten light, daylight, and from the right when we tap on this button, the last one, we get access to the slider. Here we can adjust it manually in Kelvin degrees. So by going to the left we can make our video more blue, more cold. By going to the right we can make it more warm, more orange, so this is kind of balance between the blue and the orange light. And of course here we have auto WB button, so we can easily go back to auto settings, or we can do it here. And this is how to use this. Now let me manage this to take a picture, so let me pick random settings. And sorry, accidentally I go back to the auto, so let me start once again. And here let's stay on speed, for example 30, the recording duration unlimited. Now let me pick this button to start recording, and this is my object. I'm going to move it slowly because the time-lapse should speed up the original video. And let's stop by tapping again on this button. To see the video, let's move to the left corner at the bottom to this one, so we get quick access to the gallery. This is our time-lapse video with speed 30. Let's play it by tapping on the center. And as you can see, it's pretty fast. We can play it here once again. And that's all. Thanks for watching, subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.